It's time to check your money with America's money maven, Vicki Brackens. Vicki Brackens is the president of Brackens Financial Solutions Network, LLC, and a registered representative of Lincoln Financial Advisors Corp, member SIPC. How you doing, Vicki?
Hey, George, I'm doing pretty well, but you kind of looking different to me today. What's up?
Your boy done aged a little bit today.
Yeah,
all right?
you know, I something like this, right?
Yes. I'm up here doing the
Good for you, okay?
Yes.
For everybody, we can say on behalf of everyone, have a happy birthday.
Thank
George.
you. It's been an enjoyable day so far. I'm really excited about turning another year in history. And actually, Vicki, this is the year before the milestone birthday. There's a milestone birthday coming up.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
I do. I passed those stones a long time ago.
Let me tell you something. Because I tell you something, though. Denny's has free breakfast, right?
Oh, that's
And
right.
So,
that's right.
I mean, they give you free whatever it is on your birthday. Whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And so, because I'm, getting on in my years, there's a menu. There's a special menu for people like me. So, before I've gone to the Denny's, I never looked at that menu. I turned it around like, oh, got your name on it, brother. Got your name. That's the 55 plus menu.
But guess what? Okay, it's okay, George.
It's all right.
We still love you. Okay. And
I'm enjoying the day. Thank you. I'm enjoying the day. I'm moving around. I got a lot of movement today, Vicki.
All right. Okay.
All right. So what's going on with you?
Well, so, I really wanted to back up just a little bit and have everyone think about the fact that our conversations more and more are starting to focus on how to maximize each generation's impact financially on the next one. Mm-hmm. So I'm asking everyone to ask yourself, what will your heritage be? What did I do? What were the intentional steps that I took to pass the baton as I ran life's race to make sure that my family did not start each new race, each new generation in the most disadvantaged position possible? What steps did I take to be sure that there was capital, that there was money available for the next generation? So I wanted to give everyone at least one of the first steps that we all should consider. And it's a very basic one, and that around wealth creation and how to retain human capital. Mm-hmm. And it's called how to properly purchase life insurance.
Okay.
So life insurance properly purchased and planned and maintained is one of the most effective and efficient tools for the creation of an estate, for the creation of capital for the next generation. So my suggestion to everyone is to make that commitment that we talked about as far as zero no more,
right,
and get as much life insurance as you can afford. As much as you can afford, and then squeeze a little bit more, because there is no more efficient way to automatically create cash than through the leveraging of your premium to the face amount. So think about it. If you came in today and handed me $1, would it be likely that I would hand you $10 back immediately?
No.
No, okay? Because that is not really the way it works. Even if you took that $1, put it into your bank account, would you get $10 back immediately? No. Even if you took that $1 and put it into the stock market, the likelihood of you getting $10 back the next day if you needed it is pretty much close to zero. What happens with your life insurance premium is that because you are leveraging that premium up to the face amount, you are taking the premium and actually ballooning the face amount based on that insurance premium itself. So if something happened the next day, the payout to your legacy, the payout to your family is based on the leveraged dollar, not the dollar that you actually spent. Okay? I also want to encourage everyone to insist that you and your financial advisor or your insurance agent have a written, documented plan on how you will convert that coverage over time. If you happen to have purchased term insurance, how you will convert that coverage over time to a permanent insurance policy that will last throughout your life. So I know, and most people realize this, that if you're trying to get the biggest bag of cash possible, depending on what's happening with your budget, we have to balance those two. And so it might mean that getting term insurance initially is the right solution.
Well, a lot of people want to know, because term is limited and it doesn't have the cash value.
Ring the bell on
I rang
yourself.
on myself, right? Are there policies that can convert?
Yes.
That you have term, which is set, and then convert to cash value.
And that's why I said make sure that you're working with an advisor or an insurance specialist who understands the proper principles around how to properly convert that insurance and help you select the right type of insurance that allows for the conversions. Okay.
So just take a second to explain what I just said for people. For the one person.
Okay. So you have two types of insurance. Term insurance, which is a limited time period that the insurance is in force. It is typically the most inexpensive type of insurance, so it allows you to buy the biggest face amount. And I learned this years ago when I started in financial services. When a family needs cash, when we're trying to create cash, and because all you're doing is basically taking the insurance and capturing the human life value of the person who you insured. So if I were looking at you, George, and we looked at how much money, remember we did all these formulas before.
Right.
So if I wanted to get insurance coverage that was in the excess of a couple of $1 million.
Right, because you already asked me what about money is important to me.
Exactly.
Holla at your boy. Come on, I remember stuff.
You remember, so sometimes because of cost, we need to always concentrate on what's the face amount, what's the proper face amount, and get that proper face amount first. Well, term insurance only lasts a period of time. The period of time is driven by several different factors.
And then that's it.
And it's gone. But that doesn't mean your life is gone. So you still need the coverage to go forward.
But that you've only, right.
Term insurance, though, because it's inexpensive, doesn't build any type of additional cash value to carry it forward. But many policies properly structured, especially when you're AAA rated type firms, have a provision that allows you to change it from term coverage to something that's permanent in the future with an increase in premium to do so. Okay? So that's what I'm saying, George, is that we need to be sure that you are working with a professional who understands those principles and can help you build a risk management insurance portfolio that makes sense for you. So don't just buy insurance, create a protection legacy plan. That's what I usually call it. Using your insurance to create a heritage so that zero, no more, is actually satisfied. I learned this also some years ago. Life insurance is not about death only. Life insurance is about wealth.
Yeah.
Okay. But I want to give a shout out here for a second, George, and just congratulate a colleague of mine. And I'll give you a little bit of a background here. Each August, I attend an amazing conference. It's the CAAFP convention. That's the Conference of African American Financial Professionals. In fact, this year we're celebrating the 13th year of the conference's existence. It's going to be held in D.C., which quite often it is, on August 6th through 8th. Well, one of the consistent participants at this convention is Eugene Mitchell. My hat's off to Eugene, because he did something that was not just great, it was absolutely amazing. He's the VP for New York Life. He has about 1,200 African American advisors who report to him. And in 2011, they made a commitment, he and his division, that they would set out a goal of putting $50 billion of empowerment through capital preservation, through the use of life insurance, into the African American community. They made that commitment, and basically the formula worked like this. You always, we love formulas, so you can understand what it was. They would go out and meet with and insure 200,000 clients with a minimum of $250,000 of permanent life insurance. Not term, permanent life insurance, to create this $50 billion legacy of wealth coming into the African American community. They did it.
Wow.
At the end of 2017, they hit the number. Actually, it was a little bit earlier than it was like December or so. They hit the number, and that's an amazing feat. And I want to be sure that I congratulate Eugene Mitchell and his entire field force that worked on this. And if you want to see the story, we'll put the link there on George's website, because that $50 billion of tax-free, by the way, life insurance is tax-free when it's received by the beneficiary. That $50 billion of tax-free money coming into that capital means that, remember that racetrack that we have? Those families that receive the benefits from that are no longer starting the race in lane 8. Okay? They now have been leveraged up to a much more advantageous starting point in their lives. Okay? So at this point, George, I want to congratulate you again. Happy birthday.
Thank you.
Okay? And to tell everyone, if you need more information, please reach out to me at info@brackensfsn.com. And our plate is now full.
Vicki, thank you for the birthday shout out. You ain't going to sing to me, though?
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear George. Happy birthday to you.
That's Vicki Brackens. Vicki Brackens is the president of Brackens Financial Solutions Network, LLC, and a registered representative of Lincoln Financial Advisors Corp., member SIPC. Vicki, thank you for making my birthday special today.